The Asian Martial Arts Games open in Thailand, bringing together hundreds of athletes from 40 countries to test their fighting skills. The competitions range from well-known martial arts, such as Kung Fu and Karate, to the more exotic, such as Uzbekistan's Kurash, a form of wrestling. Iraq's National Olympic Committee sent a team, despite struggling against funding problems and political interference. 24-year-old Mustafa Al-Sarai, an Iraqi Muay Thai or kickboxer, says Iraqi martial artists have had to overcome security concerns and crumbled infrastructure to promote their sports.
This kind of sports is developing slowly. God willing, it will develop more in the future. The situation in Iraq right now is stable, so all kinds of sports will develop more. The Iraqi people like sports, especially martial arts.
Iraqis are starting to see government support for martial arts and other sports after years of neglect because of the war and political infighting. Samir Sadiq al-Musawi heads Iraq's Judo Federation and sits on the National Olympic Committee. He says martial arts are a good way to keep young Iraqis off the streets.
This started last year when the government started supporting martial arts because they wanted all the youth to be part of this kind of sport.
Unfortunately, the first Asian Martial Arts Games were also the last. The Olympic Council of Asia has decided to incorporate them into the Asian Indoor Games held every 2 years. Sasitara Pichai-Chanarong is permanent secretary to Thailand's Ministry of Tourism and Sports, which organized the Games. She says the ministry accepts the council's decision, but is disappointed that Asia's martial arts will not have their own tournament.
I feel that it's a little bit upset for us that I would like to have the second time, the third time, the fourth time, only concentrated on martial arts games.
But Sasitara says being part of the Asian Indoor Games could also be good for martial arts. At the very least, they would attract a larger audience to Asia's fighting sports. And more interest could help turn more young people like Mustafa into champions. Daniel Schearf, VOA News, Bangkok.